Have you ever wondered how you can quickly find YouTube channels for your YouTube advertising campaigns without getting lost in endless manual searches? In the upcoming video, I will show you how you can use Python within a Jupyter Notebook to access Google's YouTube API to find those channels for your niche. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Trutz from AMALYTIX, and today I would like to show you how you can research YouTube channels using the YouTube API. Because recently we had the task, we are doing some YouTube advertising, and to understand which are relevant channels in your niche, I was thinking about, okay, I can just go into YouTube here and add some relevant keywords here and just write down which are relevant channels here. But I thought there must be some clever way, a more clever way, and I think indeed there is. So what you can do is you can use YouTube's API, and indeed YouTube has an API you can use. And the only thing you need is a free API key, and you can get it here when you go to the YouTube data API section here. I've put the link into the Jupyter Notebook. And once you have this API key, then you can send queries to the YouTube API and ask for channel details or for relevant videos. And I will show you how this works. So I created a small Jupyter Notebook here, and I uploaded it to Google Colab so you can quickly run it in your browser. And the only thing you need is you need to define some queries which are relevant for your niche, for example. And then we will ask YouTube for relevant channels and relevant videos, get all the channels and put it nicely into an Excel table, which you then can download and analyze. So how does it work? First, here's the link where you can register your application to make some requests. It's free, but you need an API key. And I've already added it here to my application. And we are using some libraries here, which are quite common. For example, the pandas library, and also how to create an Excel file. And also, of course, this Google API library and some others. I've already installed them here. You just need to run the cell. And then, of course, we need to import them. Then you need to set your API key. You can use, as I did it, with some environment variable. But you can also set it manually. Just uncomment this line here and then edit here. Then this should work. But you need an API key to make this whole script work. And then the main thing are those two functions here where we can search YouTube for a given query. So we can say search for relevant channels or for relevant videos for a certain query, and we can even paginate through the search results. And I will show you now in detail how this works, because this looks a little bit tricky here. But this is one thing, so we can search for channels and videos. And if we have a channel ID, which is a unique identifier for a certain YouTube channel, we can also ask for all the channel details, and this is what we are interested in. So those are the two main functions we are using here, and let me show you how those work. I've created a small playground here. So for example, we want to search for the keyword Amazon FBA, and we want to get channels for maximum pages of 1. This is how it works. Let me just run this cell so we can see it. And what it gives you is an array or a JSON result or an object basically here, where you can see here ask for a channel, and here it returns a channel. This is a channel title, a description. We see also some thumbnails. And we also get this channel ID here. And this is what we are most interested in, because we will later get all other channel details as well for it. So this is how you can search for a channel, but we can also search for videos, for example. Let me run this cell as well. And what we get here now is for this query here, Amazon vendor, we get all the relevant videos here. And also for each video, we also get a channel ID, and we will use this channel ID later to get the channel which is behind this video here. So, and last but not least, we can also request the channel details here, and for a given channel ID, and then we get what we are interested in. We get the title, the description, and we also get some statistics here. So for example, the view count, subscriber count, and this is of course interesting. Later we will sort our list based on the subscriber count to get the biggest channel first. So this is basically how it works. And so first we search for channels for all our queries. We search all for our for videos for our queries. And then we put everything together and get the rest. And let me show you how this works in our program. So yeah, first we have those two functions. I explained them already. And here's our main program. So first we create a kind of array where we define our queries. I have added 2 here, but feel free to add more, of course. And then you can also set this parameter here to a little bit longer. I've made it short so the script runs quickly. But what it does is the following. First, for each query in our queries array, we iterate through all the queries here. And for each query, we get all the channels for this query and we get all the videos. And then we get all IDs for those channels and get all IDs. We then remove some duplicates here from the combined list. And then we found a lot of channel IDs. And we add those channel IDs to our list of channel IDs, because later we will use this list to get the channel details for everything. So once we have all the channel IDs, we have a list of lists basically. So we flatten this list of lists here into one big list of channel IDs. Then again, we remove some duplicates just to be sure. And then we will quickly see that we found some unique channel IDs here. And then for each of these channel IDs, we iterate again through this list. And then here we get all the channel details. And this is what I showed you down below here. So we get for each channel, we get this object here. And from this object, we get the relevant data, what we are interested in. For example, the ID, the description, the custom URL. I also create a link so we can quickly click on it. Get the country, the view count, subscriber count, and the video count, all from this object here. So, and then we append this to a big data array here. So in this data array, then we have all the channel details. And then we put this into our pandas data frame so that we can manipulate a little bit. Make the view count and all the numbers, make it integers. Again, we remove some duplicates in case there are ones. There shouldn't be any because we removed the channel IDs, or we removed duplicates from channel IDs before, but just to be sure. And then we are adding some filters here as well, because we don't want to have too many small channels here. So we filter by subscriber count and only filter channels which have more than 50 subscribers or more than 5 videos, not all, but and what also was very helpful, we look into the description and really make sure that it contains our main keyword like Amazon here in this case, because once you iterate through many pages, you will get a lot of not so relevant videos or channels. So this list can be quite long, and this helps dramatically to reduce or to make this list more relevant. And then last but not least, we sort our data frame by subscriber count to have the biggest one first. And then we save it as an Excel file. We are adding some name here with the recent date and the current time. And we save it to our Excel file, which has the appendix channel details. And this is how it works. So let's quickly run it so you can see how it works. Now we are iterating through all the queries here. First, we get the channels for 2 pages, then the videos. Now it says it found 100 channels, 100 videos. Now for the next query is doing the same thing. Now we have all the 335 unique channel IDs already. Unique because we removed some duplicates, so it's less of what you might have expected here. And now for those 335 channel IDs, we are getting all the details here. And this, of course, takes some time because now the script is getting all the data for each channel individually. So there's one request for each channel ID here, and this, of course, takes some time. So I will make a quick break here and come back once it's finished. So now the script has finished, and you can see after we applied our filters, we removed this, we reduced this list of 335 channels to 155. And you can see what we now have in our data frame here. So we have the channel ID, a short description, the custom URL, a link to this channel, the country, the view count, subscriber count, and the video count. And of course, we could also now, for example, if we are only interested in US channels, we can even filter here further by country, and it's getting even more relevant here. And what you can see now here is that now a new file popped up here. And if you click here on the 3 buttons, you can click on download, it's in German here. And then you have your Excel file, which you can then use for further analysis. So This was quite quick, much easier than going into YouTube and writing everything down. And now you can use this data, for example, to improve your YouTube advertising. So this concludes our video. I hope I've given you some insights into how you can leverage the YouTube API to better find those channels and to do quicker research. And if you are by chance an Amazon seller or vendor, please check out our software tool, AMALYTIX. It helps you to better monitor and steer your Amazon business. You will find a link to our homepage, amalytix.com, right in the video description. See you there.